Why do you want boundaries for your life right now as a teen? Why do you want freedom? I know that you may be saying, hey, I'm 18, 17, 16 years old now. I should have freedom to do what I want. I should have boundaries to do what I want or do or go certain places. Or you may be saying, hey, I shouldn't have any boundaries. I should be free. I should be able to do what I want to do, how I want to do it. No questions asked, right? Remember that you are a teenager. That means that you haven't experienced anything that your parents have already experienced. That means that your parents can see around the corner. That means that the things that you want to do has already been done. So get the guidance from your parent or guardian so they can be able to help you understand why there are limitations, why there are boundaries, that your freedom can be limited. Now, you have control over these facets, but the way that you can actually get more control over these facets right now is that watch how you respond when your parent is talking to you about boundaries and about freedom that you do have. Because here's what I want you to understand. You stay under someone's roof. You are a child still. You are a kid still. Just because the teenagers now is at the end of your number doesn't mean that you have the right to go about saying and doing the things that you want to go about doing at any time. Why? Because you are a kid still. You are under their roof. You are in their house. You are eating their food. They are paying for your clothes. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to, one, be respectful. Before we get into anything, I want you to always be respectful. Why is being respectful so important? Is because they are your parent. They brought you into this world. That means that they want to love and care for you the right way that you need. So as you get older, so you hit 18, yes, the limitations is more. You get more limit. You get more opportunities. Let's say that you get more opportunities. Your freedom is more free. Your boundaries are more loose. But before you even get there, there has to be trust. There has to be respect, and there has to be a responsibility. There has to be trust. There have to be respect, and there have to be responsibilities that you actually take care of on your end. So what does that look like? That means that you take care of your chores. You take care of your schooling. You take care of the things that is your job. Your job is home and school and friends and activities. You take care of those four things: home, school, friends, activities. So you take care of home. What chores do you need to do? What things did your mom or your dad told you to go about doing without any second saying it again? Meaning, so they told you once, you did it once. They didn't have to tell you twice, and then you wait, you get an attitude, and then you go do it. They don't do that. School, did you do your schoolwork? Do they have to stay on top of you with your classwork, with you going to school, with you doing what you need to do for school? That is your job. Their job is to take care of the home. Your job is to take care of what you need to take care of, which is school, friends, home, and what was the other one? Activities. Yes, activities. So the thing that I want you to understand is that when you go with your friends, are you keeping yourself out of trouble? Not your friends keeping you out of trouble. Are you keeping yourself out of trouble? Are you doing what you need to do around them, meaning building trust? Are you respecting yourself, and are you taking care of your responsibilities with your friends? So are you taking care of responsibilities? Are you saying no to things that you know you're not supposed to be doing? I know there was times when I was growing up and then going in middle school, sometimes me and my friends would go about showing things, and then we'd be like, hey, what's going on? It's too late. Your eyes has already been exposed. Check your friends before your friends check you into some kind of trouble that you didn't even ask to even get into, right? So the thing that I want to know is your activities. Are you taking care of your activities? Is when you go to practice, whether it be lacrosse, basketball, soccer, football, whatever it is, are you taking care of your responsibilities? That means, are you getting to practice on time? Are you paying attention to what the coach is telling you? Are you being respectful to the coach? Are you doing what you need to do for practice? Are you doing what you need to do for game? Are you preparing for your game? Are you preparing for practice? Are you preparing to go to practice? Are you stretching? Are you shooting the hoops? Or are you throwing the ball the right way? These are your responsibilities. as a parent, here's what I'm looking for. How are they taking care of these 4 main key areas? Are they doing what they need to do? Do I have to constantly stay on top of them? Do I have to push them to do something that they already said that they want to do? Okay, cool. Am I not doing that? Okay, if I'm not, then I can trust them a little more. How are they with their friends when they're in the house? Can I trust them more? How are they friends? How are they with outside of my house? Are they calling me when they need to call me? Are they checking in with me when they need to check in? Am I having to constantly check in with them? The reason why I want to know these things is because another thing is that on the flip side is, as a parent, you need to make sure that you're being communicating. I'm gonna say communicative, which is not even a word. But the thing is, as a parent, are you communicating your responsibilities? Is the reason why there's boundaries? Are you giving them reasons why that there is limitations on freedom and limitations on boundaries when they are outside of their home? Are you making that clear? Are you setting the boundaries clear? Are you setting the freedom limits clear? What is it that you need to do to make sure that they don't say, well, you didn't say, no, it should be more of, here's what I said, here's how we do it, and you know our standard. It should be clear as that, right? So that kids shouldn't have no idea of, there's a loophole in the contract. No, there's no loophole. It should be, here's the contract, sign the contract, here's what we're going to do. So that's what I want you to understand, is that you get more as a kid, you get more as a teenager by how you take care of what I'm giving you right now. We give you, from a parent standpoint, we're going to give you a certain amount of freedom, and we're going to give you a certain amount of boundaries. It's all about how you take care of what I'm giving you now. Okay, so if you're taking care of your boundaries well, you're taking care of your freedom well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to expand the borders. And as I expand the borders a little more and a little more, what I expect from you is I want to see how you're handling this. And as you handle it right, the freedom gets more and more larger and expanded more. And as you keep doing what you see is wrong and that you know is wrong, I'm going to contract that back down to where we started from, slowly and surely. So it's all about what you want to do in your life, and is what you want to do. Now, you can try to strong arm. Let me rephrase it like that. You can try to strong arm it when you say, hey, I want to do it the way I want to do it. Yeah, you can find yourself outside of that home. That's how you go about doing that. So one thing that I want you to know today is that this is a partnership between you and your parent. This is a bond and a relationship that you and your parents should have, where y'all talk to each other, where y'all have a open lines of communication back and forth, where you're not getting in your feelings and you're listening to them and they listening to you. Same vice versa. So this is Will from New Steps Foundation. I just want to let you know. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening to me today. And I want to give you more. We have more to come. We have more messages on guidance. So please stay with us. Let's go.